Всем привет, дорогие геймеры и геймерши, с вами Андрей Геймс, и мы продолжаем прохождение самоубийства Рэйчел Фостер. Завершаем мы с вами сейчас за этот стрим, постараемся завершить эту потрясающую игру. Всем советую, не обязательно, то есть ее покупать, она взломана, можете ее скачать и спокойно играть. Так что... Перед тем, как мы начнем, дорогие друзья, попрошу вас об одном: поставить лайк и подписаться на мой канал. А теперь я желаю всем приятного просмотра. Помчали, друзья. Помчали. У нас с вами 8-й день. 8-й день мы там, по-моему, в церковь какой-то. Да, 8-й день у нас с вами. Точно. День 8. Если начнется сейчас какая-то шляпа. Так, все. Ух ты, я уже очканул. Я уже очканул. От таких шумов. Так, здесь реально темно, что ли, я не пойму. У нас есть фонарик. Ничего нельзя достать, странно. Ни фонаря, ничего нельзя достать. А, нам вниз. Саня, здорово, Саня. Как у тебя дела-то? Как у тебя самочувствие? О! Помню, такой же фигней занимались в школе и в садике. А, вернулся в дом обратно. Хорошо пока что с телефоном. Ты в гостях, что ли, еще или дома уже? Так, нам. Доставай карту. Странно, не хочет доставать карту, ну ладно. Какой-то шум опять был. Или мне показалось, или кто-то здесь разговаривал. Блин, что-то она здесь почти неделю прожила, на самом деле, в этом жутком месте. Олень. Точнее, лось. Почти в гостях. Пиво с сухариков уже набрал. Чувствую себя как дома, но не забывай, что в гостях, да? Блин, не сюда. Что-то все, не могу запомнить, что направо надо идти. Комната. Опа! Что это за шум был опять? Угу, вот. Все мои вещи. Как так могло получиться, что я оказался...
Merry Christmas, Nikki. Ho, ho,
Игра без
ho.
защиты.
It's a little late for
Вот.
holiday greetings,
Вован,
but I
почему?
expected that.
What?
Мы опять без
Well,
Вовы.
I thought you were calling to...
Не, с нами есть
Hey,
Вова,
is
но...
everything okay?
Вова, который дальше,
I mean,
что-то пропал.
I don't think so. No.
What happened?
Опа, здесь место
I
уже
think-
разгребли, смотрю.
I sleepwalked.
Like in the old Laurel and Hardy movies?
I'm serious. I woke up in church, standing in front of the lectern.
Wow. Does that happen a lot?
No!
One doesn't just become a sleepwalker from one day to the next.
It used to happen when I lived here. One time in February, I ended up outside.
But no parent leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
That's not the point. I forgot all about it. Then I come back here and it happens again. If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
Sometimes following your instinct is the best thing.
Не, Сань. Санек,
do that.
я ничего тебе же не говорю.
Oh,
Сань. Я понимаю,
Irving?
я всегда знаю, что
Yeah.
вы, если есть время, вы все заходите. Ты же. Счастливого Рождества.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Ники.
Nikki.
Так что, Сань, спасибо тебе еще раз, что приходишь. Так, а я сюда правильно вообще спустился? Да это вообще проходы какие-то, блин, левые. Че это тут? Офигеть. Куча просто проходов. Куча таких потайных ходов из комнат в комнату. Хорошо, Сань, давай. Если что, залетай. А, ты с нами? Ну, ладненько, хорошо, Сань. Спасибо. Так. Карту посмотреть. Я должна вернуться в церковь. Я этого не хочу, но, возможно, мои прогулки во сне что-то значат. Пойдем. Телефон это что? Я здесь, я не ухожу. Хорошо, Сань, понял. Хорошо. Так, мне надо в церковь, я что-то уже не помню, как я пришел. А, ну вот я дверь за собой закрывал, видимо.
Hi.
Опять.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
Да не знаю я.
So you've come to the conclusion that I'm not crazy?
Что
Never
ты
thought.
хочешь от меня?
Well, at least not in this case.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, you know, that kind of stuff.
Сюда, не
know
сюда,
what you
это не
mean.
знаю, не помню.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
По-моему, да. Да,
Well,
сюда.
she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was
Ну,
much more
давай.
fun than she was.
Как он уже
No doubt
заколебал на
about
самом
it.
деле.
He was a
Трындеть с ней.
philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance
Прям
sheet.
утомляет.
There you go.
Ah, a
Еще
businesswoman.
на самом деле без перевода прям утомляет.
No. What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
Так, я убавлял, по-моему, звук. Да нет, вроде нормально.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
I suppose.
Наконец-то. Ну теперь все равно вот это. И постоянно с ним просто
Никки?
болтать.
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, a million times. She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce.
Ну-ка,
She
пройдемся
used to
пока.
get so mad.
Спальный
A
мешок.
judicious girl.
Кто здесь спал?
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
Mystery of
Бутылка.
the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
Ручки
The
оторвали.
riddle!
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible. Yes. Oh, something like, down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart or it's your end, round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember it? How... it's... I...
Wow. A total mystery. Want to play?
Какой сыграть нам?
Yes, I need to think about it. I have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Еще.
What'd you
Поболтаем.
find?
The paintings of the saints. I was convinced Leonard had gotten rid of them.
Why?
He liked saying that it was more likely to find God in a supernova than in a church.
I don't see what he had in common with the Reverend Solomon Foster.
They mostly talked for long stretches in between chess moves up in the attic.
United by pawns and bishops, but divided by the saints.
Divided by everything else, I'd say.
Так. Еще что-то, да?
Someone broke into the church.
Вломился
Some
в церковь. Этот
fucking
долбанный
screwed up
урод
camper.
турист.
Oh, your father left it open for mountain wanderers.
God damn sons of... Oh! I'll have to clean up this mess before Jenkins shows up.
You know, keep an eye out. Normally, no one's
Кто-то
around
жил,
in this
на самом
weather,
деле.
but you never know.
Oh, okay.
Что она хочет?
You want to play the organ in a church in the middle of the night? Really?
Hey, what are
Ты
you
почему
doing there?
здесь?
Dunno. I think you stayed on the line. Didn't notice.
You think it's too horror? The church, the organ, the notes reverberating in the dark?
It's been years since anyone played it.
My mother's heart would break to see it like this. She adored it.
You should take it with you. To play it. In Portland.
Я тебе пощажу.
You're better off listening to a cat in heat than my scales.
Well, you can always pick it up again. Even if I don't think it's crucial. I mean, playing the organ.
Yeah, right. Tell that to my mom.
Essential part of a woman's education, I must admit.
Oh, poor mom. She had a daughter that would rather dig for gold at Hunter's Gulch till the cows came home.
I can totally picture you.
Then there was Rachel, who reminded me how useless I was in music. Look how good Rachel is. Look how she puts her mind to it. She doesn't know how to read, but she's got a
Санёк,
real
вечером,
ear
вечером,
for
Сань.
it. While I was considered the illiterate artist in the house. If Rachel had been around,
Я
she
её
would have
уже скачал.
improvised Beethoven's Ninth.
Готовая.
Was she so perfect?
Yes. I'm only just now realizing how jealous I was.
Keep looking.
Наконец-то. О, ленточка какая-то упала, а? Че такое? Нифига себе. Еще какой-то потайный ход. Ой, черт.
Oh, shit.
Че это такое? Сердце как у нее бьется. Точно прям в наушниках вот играю. Боится. Очень боится. Там сейчас бух! Ретард. О, ящик с оборудованием. Чё? Ключ.
Oh, shit.
So, found the mystery decorations?
Нашла.
No, no,
Никаких украшений.
no decorations.
Is everything okay?
I found something.
What?
Ну-ка, закрою дверь за собой.
It's like someone
Нельзя,
built
блин.
some kind of
Кто-нибудь
bedroom.
придет.
Irving, you there?
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what you see.
О, я
Окей.
много здесь что вижу. Очень много.
There's some windows drawn on the walls. Books. Sheet music. A pink bed. It's like a kid's room.
No way.
Никто бы не захотел тут жить.
This place doesn't make sense.
Здесь тут
No
еще
one would live
посижу
down
немного,
here.
потому что интернет
Николь,
ложит заряд.
Ники,
А завтра тогда
I think
выбегу.
you should get out of there now.
Сань, без проблем, Санек,
There's got to be
решай
an
сам, конечно.
explanation.
Okay, that's it.
Спасибо,
Now I'm calling the
спасибо.
head office in Billings. I'm telling
Я
you it's a
уверен
code red
всегда, что ты
emergency, so they'll
зайдешь.
have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
Вовка заходит, ты заходи, не
This is
знаю,
all
заходит.
Rachel's
Потом
stuff.
Вовка дальше
Understand?
заходит.
It's
Мистер
her
Икс сюда
room,
залетает.
a replica.
Влад
know that.
тоже
You can't
бывает
know what
зайдет.
her
Диман
room looked
бывает
like.
зайдет. Да, в принципе,
Everything here reminds me of her.
вы все всегда заходите.
Let me look around. I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
But my
Поэтому
other
я
hand's
знаю,
on the red phone.
то, что ты,
Keep it there,
если есть
but
время, то
don't
всегда
make the
залетишь
call.
и
I need to figure out
и
what's going
посидишь,
on here.
пообщаешься. Так. Давай все будем смотреть. Шкатулка.
Did you get out of there?
You know by any chance if Rachel wore a retainer?
Maybe. There was an article saying they hadn't found it at the site of the suicide.
I remember. She always made a horrible noise when she clipped it onto her palate with her tongue.
What does Rachel's retainer have to do with anything?
I found a box. It could be hers.
Why should someone keep a 10-year-old retainer?
Maybe they're not just keeping it. Maybe they're using it. The box is empty.
No way. I can't...
Let me go on.
Так, ключ. Что там написано? Брит Крамп.
Hey, can you hear
Ты
me?
меня слышишь?
Yes.
Да.
We have to call
Нужно с
someone.
ним связаться.
You have to get
Тебе
out of
необходимо
there
срочно
right
туда
now.
вытащить.
No. I
Ну, Вовка,
found
Вовка,
a key.
это святое.
It's
Как
from
же
my
без
old
Вовки и
music
без
box.
пастора?
The one in Leonard's room.
И без
I'm having a
пиастра.
hard time
Да?
following.
If everything in here is Rachel's, then why is my music box's key here?
Они обычно с
Don't
Денисом
know and I don't want to know.
отдают
Tell you
жару.
what I think. Someone could have been in your room.
Это не имеет значения.
It doesn't matter.
How can you be so calm?
If someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on, here.
Блин, что-то жестко. Ключ, который я нашла, открывает музыкальную шкатулку в комнате Леонардо. Я ее открою.
Yes.
Nicole,
Опять
listen.
звонит,
I
послушай
already know
его.
what you're gonna say, but please
Прошу тебя,
trust me.
поверь мне, уходи
Get
оттуда.
out of there.
Ты мне не помогаешь.
Please, you're not helping.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's
Мертвой
bedroom?
девушки.
Sick. This is a
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why all of this.
We'll figure it out. With the
Блин, на самом
sheriff.
деле даже
Once
страшненько
you're out of
становится.
there, into a safe hotel room
Слушай,
in
он
town.
говорит.
Please, just
Listen, a bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line, old lipsticks that don't go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years, and now this!
all good reasons to get out of there. We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
Шкатулка нам
If it's
нужна.
true, you realize what that means.
Так, пойдем шкатулку
What?
искать.
What are you trying to tell me?
Your father, he spent years in there, in total solitude, with the weight of his family and Rachel on his conscience. he wasn't the kind of guy to just let the past slide with a shrug. You know that too.
Да, Сань, да, Санек. Поверить не могу.
I can't believe you said something like that.
Think about it. That room could be an act of love. Distorted, even morbid, but in his eyes...
How dare you?
Опа, дверь.
My father might have had a
Захлопнуть.
lot of weaknesses, but surely what you're saying... Leave out that he cheated on my mom. Leave out that he fell in love with a 16-year-old, but fucking hell, don't you dare even think that! He would never have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you.
No! I don't give a shit
Нет,
about what you
чихать я
have to
хотел на
say.
то, что ты там
I
хочешь мне сказать.
just want you to know that
If you don't want to help discover the truth, don't call me.
Больше мне не звони. А Яна с ним жестко поступает.
Asshole.
Засранец.
How dare you? You don't know shit. You don't know fuck. Finally, a bit of peace and quiet. It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Rachel Foster in my father's hotel. Maybe with items from her real room. Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive. I have to think it through. What concrete clues did I find? First thing, the phone call. They said Rachel isn't dead.
Она вспоминает, да, все
Then the
подробности?
lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the timberline. And now
Ладно,
I
давайте.
find her retainer box,
Ой, ты ее
but no
слушаешь?
retainer.
Трендёшь
That
этот?
room might not be a reconstruction.
Уже накаляет.
If Rachel didn't kill herself, Rachel
Шкатулка.
could have lived here. But if she's still
Сама с
alive,
собой болтает.
why doesn't
Ты
she
с кем
tell her
разговариваешь?
parents?
Дурында.
Unless they're all in cahoots. No suicide, no timberline money. No, I'm just being paranoid. And then there'd be no reason for her to live in a fucking underground replica of her room.
Да.
My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message?
Санек, мы почти завершили. У нас
Where
сейчас
do I fit in?
9 глава будет, последняя.
Are you trying to tell me something, Dad?
Сейчас скажу, сколько. Сейчас по времени посмотрю, сколько. То еще, может, минут 30 от силы будет идти. И все, наверное.
My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again. But I must.
Так, шкатулка. Небольшая медаль.
The 27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy.
Вован,
You
да,
had other
было
things
дело.
on your mind.
Давненько, но было.
And you and Mom started
А
fighting.
ты у меня в друзьях есть,
Voices
да? А, да,
getting
да.
louder.
Владимир Маумур, по-моему, да?
That long silence when she comes down the stairs with suitcases
Хорошо, Сэнс,
and
хорошо.
Mrs. Bryce tries to stop
Спасибо.
her. Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Так, дальше что? О, вот, день 9. Последняя, как бы, глава, часть, или что это такое? День просто, последний мы здесь, видимо, находимся. На этот день мы должны покинуть эту гостиницу. Как получается. Демонтировать. Теперь мы туда пройти должны.
Finally.
Все в порядке. Ты — это все, что у меня есть.
I know, I told you to go to hell.
I was dying on this chair.
You're right. That room freaked me out.
Давай откроем ее.
So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of this story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
Я знаю, я осторожен.
There are
Хорошо.
too many things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
Я все это делаю сама, о моем
Maybe
отце.
it's my father. In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Rachel died. Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
The night Rachel died. Maybe I have to start from there.
Холд.
I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Church. That night we had a mass for the poor here. We held one every year. As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she said she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
A storeroom.
Ага,
Have you been up
понял,
there?
понял.
No, I'd
Вот,
forgotten all
понял.
about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
А чё тебе так мало друзей? Или ты вообще, ну, как бы, не сидишь там особо? Цепь. Как мне пройти? Думаю, что осмотреть мезонин. Самое лучшее интересное находится где-то посередине. Мезонин. Где мезонин? А, вон мезонин. Самый низ идти. Дали бы хоть пистолет. Не, если бы дали пистолет, тогда бы здесь явно кто-то появлялся, который нам бы угрожал. Угрожал бы нашей жизни. А так, нет пистолета, нет никого угрожающих. А я поэтому и говорю, что с нами сейчас Вовка, только не тот, который дач. Ну и что здесь? А, ключи. А роза зачем? Кстати, у нее... Тогда это Вовка. Только не тот, который дач. Это нормальный Вова. Тот-то малолетний. Ну, маленький. Сколько ему там? 10 лет, по-моему, на который дач. Я в мезонине, да? Нет, я не в мезонине. Надо здесь. Ботинок. Связь с внешним миром, блин. О, Санька, привет, Санек, еще один Санек. Ё-моё. Как у тебя дела, Сань? Не ездил на этот, не менял еще. Меню ник на водитель танка. В армейке механик-водитель был. Давай, давай, Сань. Ой, Вов, давай, давай. Как там пиастры поживает? А, с работы едешь? Понял, Санек. Блин, что-то у меня на канале одни в основном Саньки да Вовки. Водитель танка. Водитель трактора, водитель танка. Сань, Санек, который водитель трактора, Санек. Это не тот Вова, который ты думаешь. Того Вова нету. Тот Вова дач. То есть. Поэтому я тебе и говорю, Санек. Который водитель трактора, это не тот Вовка, который ты думал, просто я понял. Ты думал тот мелкий Вовка, который с Денисом постоянно закусывались. Ну, как закусывались, угорали, что ли. Больше. Так, а почему эта дверь в мужском туалете была закрыта? Какого фига? Еще найти надо, блин. Не так-то все легко. Вон тебе Санька расскажет сейчас. Сань, расскажи ему, Сань. Санек, который Саша Рыбак. Ты не ездил насчет этого там? Не менял еще? Нифига себе, открыл дверь. Чат подвисает. Фиг его знает, он вроде нормально все. Ага. Висели картины, да? Картины. Да, маленький Вовка есть. 10 лет, что ли, ему он говорил. Угарный пацан. Шутки постоянно толкают про какие-то пиастры. Я так и не понял, кстати, что это такое. А, пиастры, это ж этот, блин. Валюта там какая-то. Деньги типа какие-то. Этих что, пиратов. Так. Где? У нас что-то должно быть. А, вот. Опять потайной ход какой-то. Вся гостиница каких-то... Опа, что это здесь такое у нас? Вы кто такие? А! Манекен, да, это типа беременная она была. Ребенка положили. С клюшкой, почему с клюшкой? Убили типа клюшкой?
Irving? Hello? Can you
Он
hear me?
пропал.
I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare.
Сзади никого не было.
There are mannequins everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck?
Хрен, это
It's
моя
my stick!
клюшка.
If you're
Так,
listening to me,
ладненько, я вылетаю.
whoever
дружище,
set up
удачно
this
тебе стрим,
representation,
Давай, Сань,
I
спасибо
think
большое,
they want to
братишка.
tell me
Давай.
that Rachel was killed?
Давай, до завтра, удачи.
Why my
Отдыхай.
hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh God, why isn't he
Он тебя
answering?
кинул, поэтому
Irving,
не
I swear I'm
отвечает
not
больше.
kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
Кто такой? Там какой-то шум был. Я прям что-то очкую. Ну давай, Сань, все, давай, давай, увидимся.
Where are
О,
you, Nicole?
где ты, Николь?
It's about time. Did you hear my messages?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
Какие двери?
What doors are you talking about?
Keep going.
Hello? Hello, Irving.
До завтра, всем пока. Давай, Санек, давай, давай. Что он сказал? Какие двери? О чем он? Кин. Опа, это что такое? Замок снят, двери открыты, нифига себе. Ай-яй. Удачи, давай, Саня, тебе тоже. Чё за фигня? Опять спальный мешок.
Hello?
I imagine you found my room.
What?
Мою комнату?
What does all this
А
mean?
это...
That's a question I've asked myself many times. What does all this mean, Irving? How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
Ай-яй.
What?
Every memory. Painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark.
Как это
A
получается?
photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means
Yeah.
remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means. I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
В смысле, что он сказал? Что ты сделал?
What did you do, Irving?
Убил ее?
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls, under the floorboards,
Или
that
что такое? Чё, не пойму,
creep
какой-то
into the crawl spaces.
You're not with Fema.
разгадка.
You,
Дженкинс.
Jenkins. You never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call,
Подстроил.
all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one.
Самый важный фрагмент ты.
Me? I...
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
I don't understand.
How could you?
Как иначе? За последние несколько дней
Over the last few days, you got a little taste of
укусил
what it means
кого-то
to dig
копаться в
around in the
прошлом.
past, hunting for memories that
Стоять за каждой
scratch
стеной.
away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years, day after day after day.
All lies.
Сплошная
I
ложь.
have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
Радиотелефона. Кто ты?
Who are you,
Кто ты на
really?
самом деле?
I want to tell you a
Я хочу
story.
рассказать тебе историю.
There
Рассказывай.
was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in summer. But his father... Oh, his father had other plans for his soul.
Послушаем.
In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star. His wonderful sister. A heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret. She who told him what a free and strong man he would become one day.
Rachel?
She was like that. Free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia. Or what
Офигеть.
retard meant.
Нам,
That's what they called her at school.
чувствую, в шоке сейчас будем
But I could hear her cry
от услышанного.
at night. I wanted to protect her. But I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her. For real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened. A love. Simply a love. Nothing more, nothing less. But that love was too much, and it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Rachel.
Твоей
Rachel
сестрой.
was
Теперь я тебя вспомнила.
your sister. Now I remember you.
You were too caught up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
Я не видел Рэйчел. Да, я ненавидел.
I didn't hate your
Я просто ей
sister.
завидовал.
I was just jealous.
Doesn't matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be
Меня растили
forgotten.
невидимкой. Чего ты хочешь? Где ты?
What do you want from me?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died.
А где он тогда
make up the
находится? Он
history of
походу
the
в доме
Tenderloin.
где-то лазит, это он все вот
It was a
подкидывает
tragedy.
100%.
But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment, in that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand, as you've already begun to understand.
Скажи, что от меня? Ты и есть незнакомец, которым... Давай.
For the first time in years, I depended on someone. And this is the result.
You have to keep
Должна
going
доказать, чтобы сделать и
to
узнать
get
то,
to where
чего
I
я не
wasn't
смог.
able to go. You will be the new witness. You owe it to us. And you owe it to her.
Да, интрига. Опять. Пойдем. Что здесь еще в комнатах находится? Ага, здесь нет окон. Снег нападал. Опа. Проектор.
A few years have passed since I last used
Опять,
this old tape
о, сигареты
recorder.
другие. Луки
I
Старс.
think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised
Посмотрим
manner.
давайте.
My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty,
Это, видимо, он
serious,
все приготовил для нас.
irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me.
А, это про нее
Irving has
рассказывают,
always
когда
been
она маленькая
convinced that
была, да?
you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels.
Так, он
Those
пусть болтает.
wide-open eyes.
Вот мы осмотримся
Those
пока.
tears of light.
О,
In your time and space,
нельзя взять, да?
in the here and now,
Клэр.
I will no longer be with you.
Клэр. Что это
But it
значит?
doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in the
talking
air we
about?
breathe. And sometimes it hates.
Фотки одни и те же
It
показываются,
hates
кстати.
those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see
Ой,
the
Тача, привет,
stars.
привет, дружище, привет.
I'm tired of surviving
Как
in
дела?
this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good. Figured out
Понятно,
what Rachel is
понятно.
saying, Nikki. She's here.
Она здесь? В смысле? В смысле она здесь? Он сказал, она здесь. То есть призрак ее? Валим отсюда быстрее, у меня уже аж мурашки появляться стали. Видимо, он, да, он на самом деле сказал ее призрак здесь. Валим отсюда. Ё-моё, нифига себе. Ох. Вот это да. Что-то начинается.
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were just a
Звонок нажал.
jealous kid.
Don't you
Звонок
dare try to
нажали.
make me feel
Вон тот
guilty.
звонок нажали.
You don't.
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away,
Пойду лучше сюда
getting
отойду.
everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my
Очкую.
mother and I went through.
But you're different when you got here.
Стою здесь.
Now you can discover the
Она
truth, a
поболтает.
truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone. Betrayal, shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours. How much longer does this
Что-то прям
pain have
жестко,
to
жестко
last?
что-то начинается.
It'll be over soon.
Очково,
What else is there
очково.
to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and
Вот ее
you
призрак, получается,
abandoned
лазит.
these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm
Говори как
tired.
есть на самом деле.
Too. You're the only one who can give a
Пора
finale to
открыть
this
последнюю
story.
дверь. Давай.
It's time you open the last door.
Не надо только меня пугать, ради бога. Я понимаю, что ты здесь. Очень это понимаю, но не надо какие-то резкие движения делать. Двери. То есть хлопать дверьми не надо. Не надо. Что было опять? Одеяло. Какое-то одеяло. Взяла одеяло. Свет замигал. Или мне кажется. Прачечная нам нужна. Отмыть, отмыть, отмыть. Что в идеале? Так. Гараж. Если пойду прямо, будет бойлер. Ага, отлично. Пошли. Welcome. Бойлер вот как раз. Бойлерная. Вот прачечка. Помыть. Отстирывай. Да это кровяное одеяло, походу. Или мне кажется? Нет, не кровяное. Блин, а выглядит как классно все-таки, а?
Oh God. How could I have forgotten?
Итачи, я не знаю. Но есть моменты, которые
I
стремноватые.
saw everything.
Если одному играть все-таки.
I was there.
Очково немного.
All the
Ну,
pieces
а
were
да,
in
это
front of
кровь,
my
ё-моё.
eyes.
A kid's eyes.
Глазами
It
ребенка.
was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for
Да
the
игра,
giving to the poor,
она сама по себе
at
не
the
хоррор
Timberline
какой-то, не
Church.
пугалка, не страшилка.
and my mother,
Просто мрачная.
Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family, you and Rachel.
Бродилка.
Yeah.
Нормально, мне нравится. Мне понравилась игра.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the
То есть
garage.
немножко и есть
Claire
такое,
was there,
где не надо
red in the
поочковать, и
face.
интересно тоже.
Her look.
Her look?
Что это
It
был за
was
взгляд?
just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed,
Офигеть.
dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there.
Клэр это мать ее, получается.
Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Продолжай.
Go on.
Нет.
I don't...
Блин, продолжай.
We got there on time and I played.
Мама сидела на
Best game of
трибунах,
my life.
изо всех сил болела за
And the
меня.
last.
Потом она куда-то пропала.
Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing.
Получается,
I don't...
мать ее убила, что ли, ее? Ай-яй. Плачет.
I traveled all the way
Вместе с
with
трупом Рэйчел
Rachel's
и ее
body
нерожденного ребенка в багажнике.
the baby she carried
Завернутая в
inside of
одеяло.
her
Господи.
in the trunk.
Она убила Рэйчел.
Rolled
Да, мать
in the
убила Рэйчел.
blanket. God, oh my God.
Вот что случилось.
She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
Вот, оказывается, как произошло. А по официальной версии говорилось, что она сбросилась
You've
со
had
скалы.
your revenge.
А вот, оказывается, как она умерла.
All this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel
Она здесь.
is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now.
Офигеть. Да. Печально,
Now.
печально.
We can all be reunited at last.
Брекеты.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything.
Николь, мы ничего не
beautiful
сделали.
here.
Здесь красиво. Рэйчел столько раз мне
Rachel
об этом
told me
рассказывала, но
about
я
it
не
so
думал, что
many
здесь так
times,
красиво.
but I never thought it was so beautiful.
Ты не можешь меня оставить.
You're the only one left. Don't leave me here alone. I'm scared.
It's white as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die
Это
out
он
there.
здесь был, значит, со
Irving,
мной.
please.
Вот
I've
что
lived in the
было.
dark for years. You freed me. Now I can finally
К ней
rest.
вернуться, он к сестре хочет.
I can and go back
Пропадает.
to her.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. Another time. Beyond this
Вот как это все произошло,
horizon
оказывается.
of events. Everything is...
Все, пропал.
Irving?
Все.
I don't want to stay alone here.
Слишком мрачно, мне страшно.
Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared.
Брык.
Who's there?
Кто там?
Rachel? Is that you?
Кто там где? Опа, что-то произошло. Что случилось? Мы в машине уже сидим. Брейки ты взяла зачем? Заводи машину. А, позвонить.
Yes?
А это кто?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins.
Дженкинс?
Finally, I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried
Пипец.
about the storm.
Вот что из этой
I'm
будет.
good.
Все в порядке.
I'm glad. You're sure you got...
Listen, I don't want to
Она
sell
не
the
хочет
hotel anymore.
продавать.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand.
Нет,
This kind of decision...
I'm back
не
home,
будем объясняться.
and I have to stay here. Forever.
Wait a sec, let's talk.
Мой гонорар. Какой гонорар? Ты ничего не продал.
You know,
Oh,
Mom, I
how
was
what?
thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day, but they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice.
Ясно. Что будет делать она сейчас? Ага.
Wait. I did all that you asked me. Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared.
Включить. Кого включить?
You...
А, завела, да?
I don't want to die.
А,
It's
дым.
getting dark.
Дым какой-то.
I can't
Глуши машину.
see the light.
Там же глушитель сюда почему-то идет, нифига себе. Выключить. Выключай быстрей. Заглушили. Давай, Тач, пока, спасибо, что зашел. Спокойной ночи. Мы тоже уже заканчиваем сегодня.
I'll stay here with you.
Мама, мы вернем Тимберлейну былой вид и былую
We'll bring
славу.
back the Timberline
Мы снова будем
to its
счастливы все вместе, никакой больше
We will
злости,
be
только
happy
любовь.
all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger. Just love.
Все, конец, да, получается, она осталась живая. Да, она осталась живая, получается. Я читал, что эта концовка еще. Она остается и не продает гостиницу, восстанавливает ее. Восстанавливает ее и как бы открывает опять ее просто. И все, и начинает работать опять гостиница у нее. Ну что ж, друзья. Вот и завершили мы эту игру. Игра короткая, конечно, но нормальная игра, стоит того. Давайте тогда будем прощаться с вами. Всем спасибо, кто был, кто подписался, кто поставил лайк. С вами был... Да, Вован, давай, все, пока. Спать тоже надо. Давай, Вов. Пока, спасибо, что был. Всем пока. С вами был Under Games. До новых встреч. Всем удачи и пока.